Hello, and welcome to Feast for the Soul 2019 at the beginning of this new beautiful year. My name is Jeska Brodbeck, and I am the owner of a company called Be Light Consulting, where I teach business professionals one-on-one, as well as in corporate environments, how to reduce stress, improve focus, and increase productivity naturally through a series of presentations that I give called the Mindful Performance Training Series. So if you're interested, please reach out. Otherwise, we're going to continue with the meditation for today. And I'd also like to give a quick shout out to Val Silidker and the team for creating this awesome series of events for everyone to enjoy. So today we're going to dive into how to deeply relax. I'm going to be sharing with you some stretching that will prepare you for the meditation, as well as some breath work, and then we'll move into a mindfulness meditation. And I'd like to invite you to set an intention for your practice today. You can just bring your palms to your heart center and set that intention. Now I'd like to share the importance of deep relaxation. So we spend a lot of time going from place to place, rushing from one thing to the next, rarely stopping to really enjoy the moment, to be present for our lives, because we know that our lives are made up of a series of moments. And if we're not present for this one, then we're literally missing our life. And so deep relaxation, beyond the obvious benefits of having us feel more centered and grounded inside of ourselves, as we interact with the world, it allows us to be more responsive versus reactive. It also changes the expression of our genes. This is according to a study by Dr. Herbert Benson of the Mind-Body Institute at University of Massachusetts Hospital. He did a study in conjunction with Harvard Medical School, and they found in that study that individuals who had never practiced yoga and mindfulness before, and all of these other relaxation techniques, when they went through this practice of deep relaxation, they literally changed the expression of their genes to be more healthy. In other words, no longer are we, as we once believed in science, victims of our genes. We can actually change how our body reacts and grows and manifests and changes over time based on the practices that we do and the thoughts and beliefs that we have. So this is a very cool opportunity for us to acknowledge the true intrinsic power of actively relaxing, of practicing these techniques. So the first thing that I'd like to invite you into is stretching. Stretching prepares the mind and the body for deep relaxation. I'm also a yoga teacher, and this is exactly why people do asana practice, or the physical practice of yoga, is in preparation for seated meditation. So go ahead and interlace your fingers and press your palms away from you, round the spine, chin to chest, and then inhale, reach your arms overhead and gaze up. Exhale, release, and radiate out, energy radiating out through the fingers, the fingertips. You can even sparkle your fingers. And then interlace your fingers again, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, arms up. Gaze up, open your throat, look up toward the sky. And then exhale, reach. Let's do that one more time. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away from you, round the spine, chin to chest, and then inhale, arms overhead. And exhale. As you bring your arms down, bring the left hand to the outside of your right thigh and the right hand behind you, twist. Gaze out over that right shoulder. And then inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, twist opposite side. This is great for your digestion, especially in the morning. do that again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. Make sure you're following those breath cues. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. Good. And then slowly come back to center. Bring your chin to your chest. Then begin to roll your head. As your chin comes to chest, exhale. Inhale, gaze up. And exhale, chin to chest. Keep rolling your head. Moving slowly. And then bring your head back to center and begin to roll your shoulders. Inhale, shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Inhaling, shoulders up. Exhaling, shoulders down. One more time. And then opposite direction. Two more times, moving with the breath. We tend to hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. Good. And then find a long spine here. Ground down through the sits bones, press up through the crown of the head, and then gently begin to rock from forward to back, ever so slightly, until you come to that place where you're balancing on your sits bones and each vertebra is stacked one on top of the other. Press up through the crown of the head, and then press your chin back slightly. So I'm going to teach you here a breath called the Nadi Shodhana breath. And it's powerful because Nadi Shodhana invites us to relax, to move down out of anxiety or stress. It actually activates that relaxation response, which is opposite of the stress response. So the way that you do this breath is first to diaphragmatically breathe. What that means is that you breathe in through the nostrils and draw the breath all the way down to the base of the lungs, to the bottom part of the lungs. Many of us chest breathe throughout the day, and this actually activates the opposite response, the stress response. So go ahead and draw the breath down deep into the lungs. You can almost imagine that you're sipping through a straw. And you'll notice that your body is already calming down. And then we're going to make a Vishnu mudra. A mudra is a hand position. It means seal in Sanskrit. And you bring the index and middle finger to the base of your thumb. And you'll bring the thumb to the right nostril. Now you should know before we start this breath that if you have a deviated septum or if you're congested, then it's better that you just breathe normally, maybe just breathe deeply, a little bit more deeply in and out through the mouth. Okay. If you can, bring that dominant hand, it can be your left hand, to the nostril. And we'll just inhale and exhale here for 3 minutes each side. Make sure you keep that long spine. And you draw the breath deeply and slowly in and out. Make sure you don't push or force. Very gentle breath. And gently open your eyes. And let's do the other side. Bring your ring finger to the opposite nostril. Close your eyes. And breathe in and out here again for 3 minutes. Stay focused on the breath. Gently release. Keep your eyes closed and breathe normally here. And notice how you feel. Nadi Shodhana is known as alternate nostril breath. And it's really powerful for also balancing the two sides of the brain. And so as you practice Nadi Shodhana and you move into the next stages of the practice, which you can find online, the breath actually also triggers the autonomic nervous system to move into that parasympathetic state. It also is said to be a channel purifying breath. So in yoga, they speak about, in the ancient yoga philosophy, they speak about how we have 72,000 nadis, which are energy channels. So as we practice that breath, we literally cleanse the energy channels of our body, which is pretty great. Okay, so now after we've done stretching to move the energy of the body, and we've also done Nadi Shodhana, preparation for Nadi Shodhana in order to cleanse the energy channels of the body, now we're going to move into a mindfulness meditation, which will be a meditation focusing on the breath. So it's a breath awareness meditation, which is a cornerstone practice of the mindfulness practice. And then we'll also work with labeling our thoughts, which is another type of mindfulness meditation that will layer in to support you with even more deeply relaxing. So from here, find that long spine again, roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Soften your face and close your eyes. And tune in here to your breath. Without trying to change your breath, just notice it. Notice if it feels any different from the beginning of the practice. And then begin to deepen your breath. Slow inhale and exhale. When you feel the resistance at the top of the inhale, gently release into the exhale. Soften your face. Soften your eyes. Allow yourself to enjoy this breath. Feel the expansion of your lungs with the inhale, and feel them deflate like a balloon on the exhale. If you notice your mind begin to wander, simply bring it back to the breath. If you notice thoughts begin to come up, you can label those thoughts, perhaps with worry or planning, ruminating. Whatever the thought is, simply give it a label and then just let it go. Continue to focus on your breath. Keep drawing the air deep down into the lungs. Soften your face as you breathe. And gently open your eyes, gazing down first. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And notice how you feel in this moment. Lift your gaze. And take a few deep breaths here. It has been an absolute pleasure to share with you today. I'd like for you to acknowledge you for taking the time out of your day to nourish yourself. My name is Jeska Brodbeck. Again, you can find me at Be Light Consulting, BELIGHT consulting.com. I'd love to continue to share with you, and thank you so much for allowing me to give to you today. Enjoy a beautiful day. Namaste.